One of the fantastic features of WordPress is that it has two views. One is a public view, where everyone on the web can see your website, and another is the administration end, where only you, the admin, can access and view. This is where you control all aspects of your website, and it's essentially the brain behind your site. Once you've logged into the back end of your site, this is how it will look like. This is the headquarters, where you'll be in the driving seat and dictating every aspect of your website. Initially, when you log in for the first time, you'll see a welcome box. This is a menu you can use to customize what you see. You can click dismiss on the top right corner of the message box. Now, everything that you see here might look overwhelming to you, but don't worry. In no time, you'll be familiar with all aspects of the dashboard. We'll discuss some of the main elements of the dashboard briefly, stating what each setting is used to control. The dashboard sidebar menu is where you control different parts of your website. So if you wanted to create a post, you would click on the posts link menu in the sidebar, and it will take you to the posts page where you can create, edit and delete posts. Let us now briefly decode some of the control settings on the dashboard, starting with the sidebar. The sidebar contains the control settings for managing different aspects of your WordPress website. This is the area you'll be using most of the time. Some of the controls in the sidebar have sub-options that are not displayed by default, so you need to hover over the menu item on the sidebar and then you will see them. So if you look at the appearance menu here, when you hover over it, you have several sub-options that appear. The controls in the sidebar include posts, media, pages, comments, appearance, plugins, users, tools, and settings. First up, you have the posts section. Now, posts are the building blocks of what makes WordPress great. Posts are essentially what make your blog what it is. Posts are the entries that are created by a blogger and are displayed in reverse chronological order on your homepage. They have a comments field beneath, which allows visitors to leave comment on a particular post. So here is a sample post that you have automatically configured when you install WordPress for the first time. And under the post, you have an option to leave a comment. Note here that I'm already logged in, so I won't see certain things that the person who's not logged in will not see. And you don't have to be logged in to leave a comment on most WordPress websites. Usually you'll see a field for your name, your email, your website, and a box similar to this to leave a comment. Next up is the media section on the sidebar. Here is where you can make your website come alive by adding media content such as images, audio, and video to your website. You can upload as much media content as you wish to your website, and you can use this anywhere on your WordPress site. You can also upload media content while creating a post or a page. The media control section allows you to edit, view, and delete any media that you have previously uploaded to your blog. Beneath the media section, you have pages. You have several options when you want to create content with your WordPress website. You can create posts, pages, or upload content in the form of images, audio, and video. When you want to blog, you write a post, but when you want to create static content that is not arranged in reverse chronological order and content that does not change, you'll create pages instead. Pages are content such as an about or a contact page or any other type of static content that you wish to display on your website. You have a lot of flexibility in how you use your pages in your website. You can have multiple pages and even sub-pages. You can use different templates for different pages on your website. We'll discuss pages in more detail later on in the course, but for now, just know that you can use pages for content that is static and doesn't change. Beneath pages, you have the comments section. Comments are one of the core pillars of blogging, as they enable visitors to contribute to your website by commenting on your posts or pages. If you ever wanted to know about your visitors' opinion on a certain topic, then you can utilize the comments feature in WordPress. When comments are enabled for your posts and pages, WordPress will display a form your users can use to respond to your content. Next up is the appearance section. The appearance section is where you can change the way your whole website looks. Here, you can control many aspects of your website, including themes, widgets, menus, header, background, and you can even edit core files. In the appearance section, you can change the theme of your WordPress site completely. We'll also discuss the different submenus available under appearance in more detail later on, but for now, Just know that the appearance section in the dashboard is a powerful tool within WordPress that you can use to change the appearance of your whole website. Beneath the appearance, you have plugins. Plugins are what make WordPress extendable. Plugins are small scripts that sit on top of your WordPress installation and they increase the functionality of your website. In other words, they let your WordPress website have more features and carry additional functionality. When you first install WordPress, you'll have a couple of plugins installed with the core installation of WordPress. But there are thousands of free plugins available at the official WordPress.org site. You can check out the plethora of plugins available for you to add to your website at the WordPress plugin directory. More than likely, you'll find a plugin that does what you need. The next section is the users section. Gone are the days when the website was maintained by a programmer, so that whenever an update was needed, the programmer would go in and make the necessary changes. With WordPress, you can create additional authors and contributors to your website, and in this section, you can create an account for each author or contributor and set the appropriate permissions. This is a powerful feature, especially if you're going to have multiple contributors on your website. By default, there are 5 user roles within WordPress. You have the administrator role. An administrator has access to all the administration features. In other words, they're the super user. They can change themes, they can add new plugins, they can delete users, they can create users, and so on. Then you have the editor. The editor can publish and manage posts and moderate posts from other users, but they can't create a new user, they can't change the theme, or they can't add a plugin. Then you have the author. Authors can publish and manage their own posts only. Then you have the contributor. The contributor is able to write and manage their posts, but they can't publish them. And finally, you have the subscriber. A subscriber is a normal user who can only manage their profile. Beneath the user section, you have the tools section. The tools section is a useful feature that you can use to export or import posts if you're moving from another blogging platform such as Tumblr or Blogger to WordPress. And finally, you have the settings section. The settings section is where you can manage the settings for the whole website and set up basic information for your website or your blog. From here, you can change your site's title and tagline. You can specify time zone and date format. You can also configure how you want your website to be displayed here. For example, if you want to have your home page as a static page, then you can make those changes here. To do that, you'll need to go to reading, and then you can select whether you want your homepage to display your latest posts or if you want to use a static page as the homepage. Also, when you install plugins, you'll see more links under this section to configure settings for the plugin. We'll be looking at the settings section in more detail later on in the course. So this was a brief overview of the dashboard that you'll be using extensively when you create a WordPress website.